All right, can anybody hear me? There's probably going to be an echo.
Try now. Yep. Dang it, we got an echo.
Man, we worked so hard not to have an echo. So did nobody heard anything I said? Is that what we're saying right now?
I think so.
Oh my, we got to run the trailer again.
Okay, they can hear us now.
So nobody can hear it. All right.
So do we need to play the video again?
So listen, everybody, we took an entire year off of doing our evening lives. The reason being Holden was a senior and we wanted to be completely present. And then life just kept getting busier and busier and busier. And not that it's not busy right now, but we've been able to regroup, figure out what we want to do. And every single Sunday, I send my email with an endless creativity challenge. And in every single week, it's like week 16, week 17, week 18. And I give you a challenge. Instead of just talk, I'm going to actually do the projects too. I want this year to be full of endless creativity. And Matt's decided to join me, produce the show over here. We created a little trailer. We've got 2 phones. So we're trying to level up because we wanted to change things up for you. After a year, we have to come back and do something, right? So I have these flowers.
But do we need to play the? Do we need to play?
We are. We're going to play it again. We're going to play it again. I hope that it's okay, you guys. Forgive us. The clematis vines are growing like crazy, and this week's challenge was to use flowers in your artwork. And I'm new to drawing, very new, but if you followed me for a while, you see that every week I'm trying something new. I've painted my shoes, my evening bag, jeans. I'm doing all kinds of different projects, but I want to do them with you, not without any expectation, not without anything other than to just enjoy ourselves and learn a little bit. It's a space for me to be vulnerable, which is where I started doing live 7 years ago without a clue what I was doing. I feel really comfortable now, so I got to push myself to try things that are outside that comfort zone of things I've never tried before, and then show you my little drawings and sketches down here. Matt has put together a little trailer to introduce you to our new show every Wednesday at 8 o'clock Central called Endless Creativity with Dionne and Matt. Go for it, Wood. About who I am and what we'll be doing on this show. So if you're new here, welcome. I have been very active here for the last 7 years, showing up, going live, bringing on guests. Friday Night Live was several years running at 8:30, but we've moved our live time up about 30 minutes as we're a little bit older, aren't we, Matt?
Yeah, I got to get to bed a little earlier.
So I'm going to be painting, I'm going to be doing things, but let's go and get started on this week's project. So as we're back, we just want to say thank you. Thank you for allowing us to have that space for a full year. You guys have sent texts and emails and messages saying, we miss you. Are you coming back? Yes, we just wanted it to be a little bit different than what we've done before. So we've got more of a produced show. We'll be bringing on guests, doing dual lives. We're on YouTube and Facebook. As you know, I've been painting dresses and I'm completely inspired by fashion, so much that I created an entire new online cooperative called Revel and Ravel. But I'm looking at dresses a little bit differently, and it's kind of been inspiring my own artwork. In Sunday's email, I sent it out and it said, Endless Creativity Challenge number 17. This week, use real flowers in your artwork. Well, I paint flowers a lot. You can see by looking behind me. I definitely do that, but I invite you to join me in this week's challenge. Use real flowers. So the first thing we're going to do is actually start pulling the petals off of this flower. So if you have a rose, grab it. You know how many petals are in a rose? Anybody have any idea how many petals?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
You don't know.
Yeah, I do.
Okay. So I want you to grab a rose that has how many petals?
Depends what type of rose.
Oh.
What rose are we talking about?
An heirloom peach grandma's rose.
28.
28 petals. I think that there are way more than 28 petals, but don't tell Matt. So I'm going to start pulling these apart, and then we're going to switch the camera angle.
Okay, this is camera 1. We're going to camera 2. 3, 2, 1, go.
Boom! Ba-dum-bum-bum. Look at this. Okay, I don't know how to draw, but because this is this whole like push yourself, learn how to do new things, that's what I'm all about right now. So I sketched this really quickly, used a Posca pen. You guys don't judge. The goal is to create a skirt using flower petals, because my challenge is not just to kind of talk the talk, but you know, we got to walk the walk too. You know what I mean, ladies and gentlemen? So I'm just going to pull this off. And the goal is to kind of create, I see these all the time. And did you know, Matthew, people make their whole career doing this type of thing.
Really?
It's incredible. But the difference is they know how to draw. And I don't know what to do with these things. Do you think these are like accents?
What are those things?
I don't know. They're like part of the party, I think.
So how do you?
I don't know.
Do you like glue them on?
Let's just pull these off first. I think that's what we would do. But the second part of this, Matt, is that I'm going to watercolor. I am going to add just abstract watercolor and just kind of like really quickly, and it's going to look amazing. Are you buying into that?
No.
Come on, have faith. Have faith. So every week I send out a new challenge, and it might be finger paint. It might be take an artist date. But my whole purpose of sending the email is to challenge you.
They're like, patient said maybe the strap on the dress. Dora says maybe part of the party in her hair.
Ah!
Like a little feather. Look like a feather.
Dora,
you know?
that's brilliant.
Yeah, look like a
That's
feather.
brilliant. Okay, so the first thing is grab a rose, a peony, something like that. Maybe roses aren't, well, no, our roses are blooming out front.
Yeah, I told you to go grab some.
Well, I didn't.
Now, let's go back to camera 1.
Oh, we're going back to camera 1.
Camera 1.
I wasn't prepared for that.
Let's go to camera 2.
Shift.
Camera 2.
Now you're showing off.
Camera
now you're
1.
just showing off.
Camera 1.
That's a song.
Camera 2. I'm probably going to get people sick.
Okay, I was going to say that's probably enough right now.
All right.
Okay. All right, so I'm just pulling these apart, and I'm going to make her dress kind of fluffy. And then the goal is to just have some splatter, and we'll watercolor here in just a minute.
Yeah. Adora appreciates it. She says, awesome moves, Matt. You have no idea, Dora. Hello, Betty.
Is that our Betty? You guys, we even ran a little trailer commercial at the beginning of this because we are trying to level up our game. After taking a year off, we wanted to come back with something called Endless Creativity. So, okay.
Tammy Martin says, I feel like I'm at the eye doctor.
Oh, gosh.
Camera 1. No, you know what it reminds me of is when, what's that movie?
Ooh, this is
SNL skit.
So fun.
Wayne's World. Where he goes, camera 1, camera 2. And he's using his eyes. Camera 1, camera 2, camera 1, camera 2.
I don't know.
You don't remember that?
About
Okay.
that. No, but y'all don't look at the fact that her legs are 8 feet long, okay? Y'all don't look at that. I do not know how to draw. I do not know how to sketch, but this show is going to be all about me just doing things I've never done before and take us back like I did 7 years ago. And it was like, you know what? I don't know how to do this, but it sounds like it could be fun. Now, let's just give a little shout out to Patience, because I know she sees what color I'm using right now. Those of you purple lovers, raise your hand in the comments.
Shannon Olson would like she said, are those clematis from your own garden?
Yes,
My vines
girl.
are just now maybe a foot long.
They are clematis, girl. We planted them last year.
2 years ago. No, was it last? Yeah, it was last year. That's right.
1 year.
We got 3 of them that are like 6 foot tall.
Look
Our
at the
vines
ruffles
are
here.
crazy.
Okay, so we're gonna watercolor here in a moment. But I think I have seen some of these done with roses.
Patience is. I think Patience got a little drool coming out of her mouth right now because of the purple.
Oh my gosh, Patience, you have to try this. So the goal is to create something kind of pretty and photograph it, but then of course the petals are gonna kind of die out. But I think if you know how to draw pretty well, this could be, I don't know if we should use that one. What do we do with this one? She's kind of like sad.
No, you don't have to use it.
Let's just put her over there. But we don't want her to be left out of the party. So we're going to save these little pieces and bring them back in later. And now let's watercolor live as if we know what we're doing. Right, Matt?
Yeah.
Oh, there's a bug. What do we do with bugs?
You bringing bugs into my house?
Well, I literally just pulled them off the vine before we went live. Okay, tell me y'all are digging this. Like, are you getting my vibe? Are you down with it? You know what I'm saying? Okay, let's scoot this up just a little bit. Here's something else I've learned. If we come back after being gone a year, it needs to be pretty special. Don't you think?
Derek says, I had some tulips, but the squirrels took the heads off this week. Oh, man.
Tulips would also be really pretty to put on a skirt. So I'm going to start with a brush and then just kind of add to her dress in this.
Okay, that's why.
Did you figure it out, sweetie?
Hello.
Here it is.
Yeah, for some reason you lost connection on one of them.
Rookie move, guys. I'm telling you, we wanted to do more of a produced show. So Matt's over here running StreamYard, and we've got different camera angles. And we actually prepped for this. No joke. But without going live, it's really hard to prep. So we do appreciate you guys being patient. But after being gone for a full year, I wanted to do something different and something fun. So Matt created this little trailer video that we played. And I don't know, Matt, what are you thinking so far about this?
Let me see.
Okay, wait. See these little guys right here?
What are those? Do you know what those are called?
They're called confetti fun.
No.
Yeah,
I think they're called stomas.
They're called part of the party.
Betty would probably have to back me up on this, but I think they're called stoma.
And then you go like this, guys.
Stoma petal, I think.
And then you go like this.
No.
This is photo worthy.
No.
I'm gonna get her some lips. So I'm just trying to continue to do this every week of pushing myself to try something new.
Stamen. Thank you, Vanessa.
I was wondering where you came up with that word, man.
I thought it was stoma.
That was kind of embarrassing.
I think stoma is, stamens. Yes, thanks, Betty. Yeah.
Okay.
Derek says it looks interesting.
Derek, there's that word, buddy.
I use that word a lot, Derek.
There's that word. Okay, we're just going to give her little legs, but don't pay attention to the fact that they're 8 feet long. I've never done this before.
Interesting.
What is?
The legs.
Oh gosh, next week's challenge is going to be really good. You guys, if you're not on the email, I do a Sunday email with some tips, try to give a free giveaway, and I also include a challenge. And this is the creative challenge that I have for you, is to paint this week or create some kind of project with fresh flowers and incorporate it into your art. So my thought was I will work into the fashion side of things with the launch of Revel and Ravel happening. And you know what? I don't really like to color between the lines, so I'm going to get a little bit out there.
Derek says the bottom of the legs don't fit the screen. Derek,
good. That's best.
There's a very good reason for that, Derek.
Yep, that is 100%. Oh yeah, I like that way better. This whole staying in the lines thing is for the birds. Okay, here's what we're about to do. We're about to get a little bit crazy down here, and I'm going to actually just add in some color on the back end of the, like around the white, because it's just too much white framing her. I'm also going to do a little bit of splatter, but I'm pretty much in love with her dress. Matt, if I ever find a dress like this, could we buy it for me with this ruffles?
I'm just actually surprised you're asking me if you can buy it.
What does that mean?
That means you usually buy it. If you want it, you buy it.
Oh. Okay. Maybe a little teal. I think the contrast here. If you have done something similar to this, will you please tell me in the comments? I would love any other ideas that you guys have, because I kind of want to do several of these. All right. I want to go crazy. This is called like totally just doing the Dionne. You know what I mean? It's like gets out of control. Gonna get water on it first. You guys, what do you think about Matt's little trailer commercially put together?
Derek, I need your input. I need to add in some background, maybe like music, or maybe some like sound effects. Let me know if
I don't know that
I'm thinking like maybe clapping would be fun. Things like that.
You're gonna put clapping on the show?
Yeah.
Oh, that's hysterical.
Vanessa says, make the 2 petals on the side into a butterfly.
A butterfly? Like how?
Laura S says, glad to see you guys back on the tube.
Hey, I'm so glad to be here. Hey. After 1 year, you guys, we wanted to come back and do something totally different. So we're kind of going with a theme of endless creativity. It's following my weekly emails. The content is there. So if you want to follow that along, you're going to have an idea kind of what's coming every single week on the Sunday email. How would I create a butterfly? I'm curious.
It would be a really big butterfly if you did it with those petals.
Yeah, I'll have to imagine what that looks like.
Side view butterfly. There you go. Perfect. Just like that.
Okay, you know what
now
I do?
Put one of the stamen right here for the body.
Like this?
Yeah. Kind of. Sort of.
Okay.
Maybe do a couple. Oh, man, that's some really big wings on that butterfly.
Well.
Trudy says, well, this is nice, Dionne. Just got home.
Okay, here's what I want to do. I'm so glad you're here. Ignore the little bug crawling across the screen because I just pulled these off the vine just now. I do kind of want like a little, I have to kind of be like, and I don't know, I told you, Matt, it has to be a little bit like,
what are we doing here?
I don't know. I don't have, she doesn't have shoes.
They can't see.
Okay, well, that's probably absolutely
it's
best.
It's probably best they didn't see that.
Yeah. Okay. I don't know, you guys. If you're feeling inspired, I would love to hear what inspires you about actually working with live fresh flowers and incorporating that into your artwork. So because I give you this challenge every week, I thought, I don't want to just tell them what to do. I actually want to participate in the weekly challenge as well. So next week on Sunday, you'll find out what our week 18 challenge is going to be. This was super fun, but I was pretty limited because we only have one yellow rose out on the rose bush, and then we had like 5 clematis. So it was either the purple, which I'm in love with, I'm going to have to photograph this, or this deep red. But guys, as always, I am here to motivate you to push yourself, try different things. 7 years ago, when I first came on a live video, I didn't know any other furniture artists going live, and I was petrified. I was shaking, and I would go inside and I would look at Matt and say, I'm done. Like, I'm done. I can't make a decision. I can't do anything but eat a brownie. And that was my reward for the night. And I felt like I had done all the marketing in the world that I could ever do for the turquoise iris. So last April, it was Holden's senior year, and we just took off. I was like, we're going to take off a month. We're going to take off the summer. We took off the fall, and then we ended up taking off a whole year. But we're so thrilled to be back with you guys. We're doing things a little bit differently. We're going to have project specifics. About 30% of the time, I'm going to bring in guests, so you can look forward to that as well. But every single Wednesday, set your alarm, set your timer, add it to your calendar so you get notified, because unfortunately, we cannot rely on YouTube or Facebook notifications. But I love this. Let's get one last look at it, and let's give her a name, okay? Because she's week 1 of Endless Creativity, and I feel like if I had to, I would take this and almost like have more movement on it, Matt. Do you know what I'm saying? As if the wind was blowing. Or
well, it needs to be on the other side because their hair looks like it's blowing to.
It needs to be over this side?
I think so, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. So I was just looking at that and thinking, okay, yeah, I do know what I need to do with these other 2. I need to have a little bit more like messy.
You can even arrange them like the other side, like it's a little flatter down, and then the other side's picking up a little bit more. Oh yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
My gosh, Matt, you're so smart.
I do what I can.
Okay, so like just kind of like that.
Yeah.
Sound effects are good.
Can you do that one more time?
Like that, and then like flip this here. Will you ask Michelle, or has she posted a link?
You can ask her.
Michelle, would you mind posting a link?
I think she did already.
For the mailing list, to get on the mailing list on the website?
Trudy, those are
Clematis.
Real petals. They're off a clematis flower.
Yes. We just pulled them off of this flower. I don't know the different varieties. We have 4 different varieties out on our trailing vine, or our trellis. And then I had sketched it before I came on here because I knew I'd be sweating and embarrassed because I don't know how to draw. Like, sorry about the way she looks. But this is fun. I had an excellent, good time. And I also just want to say thanks again for giving us patience. Thanks for allowing us to take the break that we did. You guys have been super supportive, and we always said that as long as you guys were here, that we would also be here. And then we went and took a whole year break on you. But as you can see, I haven't stopped painting. I've developed new things. I've started a new business. All kinds of new things have developed. And I just want to thank you for being on here. We have also gone to YouTube with the podcast.
Papa Mac and Irene are in the house. What?
You know, there's a birthday song coming at some point. You know the thing. When you guys have a birthday, you got to let us know, because Matt's been working on his vocals for an entire year, which means they are absolute fire by now, right?
Well, the thing is, it was really hard to improve on perfection. But I did. No, everybody tell me it couldn't be done, but I did it. Okay, Reimagined, designed by Jacqueline. She said, a purple clematis symbolizes desire and reaching for the stars. How about Purple Desire? Wonderful name.
Purple Desire. I did not know that's what a purple clematis signified. Thank you for telling us that. Jacqueline is going to do a submission into the next Turquoise Iris Journal magazine, because I've asked today for garden features for the summer. So if you are interested in showing off your own garden or your own clematis vine or your roses or peonies, anything you have, send that in to the turquoiseirisjournal.com. We sent out an email today telling you all about that and all the details of what you could do.
Veda will be 70 on June 14th, and she wants a song. The requests are coming in, honey.
Well, we have a whole year of makeup songs to do. So
we probably should just sing one every Wednesday.
Just for you and everyone else, happy birthday, everyone else, all that kind of thing for whoever we missed. Well, we will sign off tonight. We will be back next Wednesday for another episode of Endless Creativity with Dionne and Matt. Do you want to play the trailer one more time, babe?
We can, but I think I need an exit video too.
Oh.
What do you think?
You need an exit video?
Yeah.
What do you put on an exit show? Like when a show's over and it like plays the like do you play credits or something?
No credits. It'll just be like you just doing funny stuff.
Well, there's plenty of that.
There's
footage.
Tons of footage.
Okay.
Tons.
All right, everybody. We will see you back next Wednesday for another episode of Endless Creativity with Dionne and Matt. We will go to Sunday's challenge and see what that is, and then see how we can interpret that and just push ourselves to do something we've either never done before or kind of extend what we've done in the past. And I don't know, try new supplies. This was definitely something I'd never done before, and I pretty well nailed it.
Yeah, you hit it on the head, honey.
Great, honey. Thank you. All right, everybody. We'll see you next time. Thank you.